Right behind me, I've got the 2025 Ford Bronco Big Bend. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada. So reviews just like this. If you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. And thank you to Mayfield Ford for allowing me to review this Big Bend. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different models that you can get with the Ford Broncos, the safety features that come with the Big Bend, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course the pricing. So for the different models that come with the Ford Broncos, this will be the Base, Big Bend, which you're looking at right now, Outer Banks, Badlands, Heritage Edition, and the Raptor. And also depending on the model that you get, you can either get a 2-door or a 4-door. And for the safety features that you do get with this, you do get the Ford Co-Pilot 360, which has a ton of different features. So safety wise and safety feature wise, you really don't have to worry about because you do get a good amount of them. Okay, so as for what powers this Bronco, it does have the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine, which is going to give you 300 horsepower and 325 pound-foot of torque. And this will be with the premium fuel. If you go with just the regular fuel, then you're going to get 275 horsepower and 315 pound-foot of torque. And towing wise, you can tow about 3,500 pounds. And in terms of the fuel economy with this engine, you're looking at about 12.1 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and about 11.2 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. All right, let's check out the front end of this Big Bend here and see what we have going on. So your bumper here, you can see it's very, very plain compared to like other models and whatnot. You do have your sensor there in the center, and down here you do have your front hooks, and this is a plastic bumper here, and you do get some more plastic kind of running down there as well. Now you move into the grille area here. Again, just like the bumper, you have more of the plastic trimming that runs the whole front end of this, and this nice white Bronco lettering, which does stick out. And even these openings are very, very unique. I just like how these are designed. It just makes the Bronco what it is, I think. Now as for the lights, again, another unique thing of the Broncos here, you have the amber light right there and then your typical LED front light. Super, super nice. And here's how the front looks of this Big Bend. And even on the side here, you have this marker light. And then as you move into the hood area, the only thing you'll have up here are these hooks on the sides. Now these do serve multiple purposes. Obviously you can attach accessories and whatnot, and even when you're going off-roading, you kind of know where the edge of the vehicle is. And of course they look nice. All right, coming to the side of the Bronco here, again you have the typical Bronco styling. And if you look at the top here, and this is the molded in color hardtop, which is extra, so you kind of have like this granite look to it, where the rest of the vehicle is in black. And then of course even your door handles are in like the flat black. Same thing goes for your mirror. You've got more of the flat black, and that's pretty much it on this. There's no like lights, turn signals, side cameras, or any of sort. But I do like how on the Broncos you have all of this that stretches across the front and then goes into the other mirror, this one nice piece. And on the fender here, this is where you'll find what you are driving, which is a Big Bend, and you got the nice little graphic there. This one does not have anything on the side, so it's just bare. And as for these wheels, are 17-inch, and you have this beautiful like gunmetal gray granite color going on, and this stands out a lot, especially since the vehicle is in black. And if I do step back, you can see they do look nice on this. All right, now coming to the rear of the vehicle here, you can see more of the nice looks continue. So here you've got your spare tire, and then you've got your rear facing camera there. As for the bumper, it's just like the front, except back here you do have your rear safety sensors. There's also a hook down here, and then your exhaust is hidden away underneath there. Now on the tailgate here, you have your Ford badging, and then the other side, you've got the Bronco badging. And for the rear taillights, these are also pretty unique looking, and I like the styling on them because it does add to the overall look of the vehicle. Now if you're not familiar with Broncos, you do have a door here and then your rear glass area. So you open your door just like that, swing it open, and then you can open up the glass part just like that. So you have access to a ton of cargo area back here. As you can see, there's already some stuff. So if you're taking this off-roading and you're carrying a ton of things, or just going on a road trip, this is so much space for you, and you can just stack things up. Other things back here, you will notice on the floors, you do have the hooks built in on all four corners. You've also got a speaker back here, lighting back here, and then a 12-volt outlet. And I do like how on this side, kind of have like this storage area where you can tuck small little things away. And lifting up this carpet area, you do have your jack right here. And then you have some small storage space, which you can probably fit like pieces of clothing or something, or maybe just drinks, because you do have a drain plug right there. And to close this, you do gotta close your glass first, and then you can just close your door just like that. All right, let's head inside and take a look at what we have going on in terms of material. This one does have some unique stuff, so you can see it does stand out. Down here, you've got some netting space for small little things. And then up here, you have like this soft touch material with this unique designing or like patterning that's built into it. I'm not sure if you can see it. And even on your door handle area, you have these lines. Now they're just lines, but again, it's better than just being plain. And then up here, you have this kind of like a beige trimming, and even this is textured, as you can see right there. And I think this just makes everything pop, since the rest of the stuff is all black. So that's a nice little pop of color. All right, as for the rear seats here, you can see these are all in cloth, and you've got the black middle sections. And then on the sides, it's similar to the beige on the door, but it's just like a mixture of like beige, black, gray, just a ton of different material. And this actually pops out a lot on these seats. Now, usually I'm not a fan of fabric seats, but this actually doesn't look all that bad. And also, if you just pull this down here, you do have your cup holders that were hidden away. And here's what the roof looks like on this particular optional roof panel. Now, once you're inside, you do have a good amount of legroom, of course, and this seat can still be adjusted. But even then, I still have plenty of room. And as for your headroom, there's no problem. As you can see, this is a Bronco, so you're gonna have a ton of space in this. Now, behind the driver and passenger seats, even though these are fabric seats, this whole back is fabric. There's no plastic or anything, which I like. And you do have your storage compartments, which are on both of the sides. Now, over on the rear console area here, you do have your window controls. You've got your venting now back here, which is good. And then down here, you have USB ports and a 110 volt outlet. And if you're wondering the exact name of the seats, well, it's right here. These are the black onyx with smoke truffle cloth. Now, even on the floor here, or on the bottom section where you typically have your door sill piece, they could have just left it plain, but instead you get this nice little piece. All right, let's head to the front and see if anything is different. The only difference up here is that you have this indent here and a little bit bigger netting area here, and these exposed screws as well. Everything else is pretty identical. All right, so as for the front seats, these, you guessed it, are exactly like the rear seats. Very nice color combination that this has. Now, this doesn't look all that bad, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of beige usually, but with the blacks and everything, I think it fits perfectly in this. And the front seats do come heated, which is a plus. However, they are manual adjustable. And down here, you just have a bigger piece like you saw on the rear. Underneath, nothing too crazy, just your typical foot pedals. Right here is your hood latch release. You've got your electronic parking brake, and then all of your lighting controls with the cluster dimmers. And even here on the dash area, you have this nice grab handle. You get one on the passenger side as well. And then this kind of like a rubber hard material with the lines again, and it also says Bronco. And you'll notice more of the granite trimming and the beige trimming that runs all across the dashboard. As for the steering wheel, this is manual adjustable. Now, as you make your way inside of the Bronco here, starting this thing up, you get the nice Bronco animation. And then on the screen, you get a Bronco as well. Now, if you do turn this off, you have another same thing, the Bronco animation that plays. Okay, as you enter inside, you have again more of the beige trimming. You got the speaker there, and then on that corner as well. And then up here, you have like these storage pockets where you can put like your phone or wallet or something, because you do have a charging port up here as well. And then you move into this very nice looking and very detailed 12-inch fully digital cluster area. Like even these gears that you see, the details on this is very good. And of course, you can see all sorts of different information in front of you, and all of that is controlled through here. So if I just press down, it's just gonna go through just a bunch of different information about the vehicle. And then if I even press this right here, I have more of the main menu that pops up, and again, I can just see what I want to see in front of me and adjust it to my liking. As for the steering wheel, this is wrapped in like this vinyl leather trimming. It does not come heated, and you will notice more of the granite trimming all across. with the Bronco badging right there. And this is kind of like in this black chrome, which is pretty neat. Over here, you have all of your cruise control settings and then your lane keep settings and volume controls right here. On the other side, you have all your phone controls, Bluetooth cluster controls, and then your seat controls. Behind here, you do have your front and rear wiper controls, your high beams, and your indicators. All right, moving over to the center armrest area, you have more of that similar trim that you saw on the doors with the gray contrast stitching. And opening this up, you do have a good amount of deep storage space in this. Plus, you have 2 USB ports and then an outlet right there. And the center armrest console area here can be locked as well. And this is something very, very unique on the Broncos. All of your window controls and the side mirror controls are on the center here. Now, it does get some time getting used to because everyone's so used to it having on the doors. Now, as for the rest of the center console area, you've got a few things here. You've got your front cup holders, of course, and then you've got all of your off-roading controls, the G.O.A.T modes and whatnot. Here is your handy dandy shifter with another Bronco etched in there. And then behind all of this, you have some space to put your phone right there. A little bit more open storage space, and then you guessed it, more USB ports. And you have this nice Ford plaque right here. Now moving up from there, you have all your heating and cooling temperature controls with the heated seats for the front, of course. And then here you have the cluster controls for the volume, tune, auto start stop, and then all of these seek and play buttons. And then you move into this very nice looking 12-inch touchscreen. So on here, you can do quite a few things, and I do like how you have your main screen and then a smaller screen to the right. So the first section you have here is audio, and this is going to be all of your AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, and all of that good stuff. Next is your phone section once you do have it paired. Then you've got the navigation. So it shows up here and then this shows something else now, so that can be customized. And then you have your app section where you have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You even got YouTube on this. Next is the settings. Here you'll find more things. It's 2 pages. And then finally you have your features. Now this will probably be the most used section that you come to. So here you have your driver assistance. And here you can turn off all of the safety features on this and just adjust them. And then moving over to the smaller screen here, if I just click these little pages, as you can see, I can flick through just a bunch of things that I want to see on the smaller one, and then I have the main one. Now up top on the dash here, you have a few controls. You do have kind of like this little storage compartment area where you can put your keys, maybe loose change or something. Right over here, you have your trail turn assist, traction control, and then your hazards. Moving up, you do have your rear view mirror. And then moving further up here, you do have your sunglasses area here, and then also just your lighting controls. And here is the key fob for the Bronco here. It also says Bronco on the back there. Just a typical Ford key. All right, coming around to the passenger side here, even on this side, you have kind of like this accessory section, which you can customize. So obviously a lot of customization in a Ford Bronco. And then you have this massive, massive panel here that has the Bronco etched in, and just your typical glove compartment space. And here is the window sticker for this Big Bend. The pricing that you see is in Canadian dollars, and this may be minus any discounts if available. Well, that does it for the review on this 2025 Ford Bronco Big Bend. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this.